Good morning, everyone. And today I'm thinking about person versus machine. I know it used to be man versus machine, but um, everybody's capable. Let's put it that way. Uh, the guy who normally unloads and loads the truck wasn't able to finish out the work day today, so I filled in when the truck came. And you have options. We have regular pallet jacks, we have electric pallet jacks. And I chose a standard pallet jack where you crank it yourself and you push and pull and all that. The electric moves a little bit faster and smoother if you need that. Me, I took it as a way to get a little more exercise. It was a self challenge as well. I find that not only do I improve physically when I embark upon like a workout, but it's because my mindset already had me there. Then I've already improved just by knowing that I'm up for that challenge. And I know it doesn't apply to everyone, and not everyone can use a pallet jack or loads a truck for work. But man versus machine is where taking the stairs instead of the elevator or the escalator comes into play. Where if the walk is close enough and safe enough, you don't hop in your car or you ride your bike. These are the kind of things where man versus machine can kind of outdo, a little that of the conveniences that we get accustomed to. Man versus machine, if you're doing your yard work, just having manual hedge clippers rather than the automatic ones, using a broom instead of a leaf blower, pulling weeds on your own. And I know some people are going to say, I have a bad back, I have bad shoulders, my knees won't allow it. Do what you can in the context of man versus machine where it's comfortable for you. Even if it's not using your remote to get up and push the buttons on the TV. And I know a lot of TVs, the buttons are in weird places now, and it's not quite as easy as it used to be, like when you just go up and turn a knob or something like that. But use the conveniences. I would even say man versus machine and prepping food. It's a little different because I'm still using the stove, but my microwave broke a long time ago and I just don't use it anymore. So now I don't have the convenience of popping something in and it spinning while it heats and everything else. I'm actually taking the time to prep the food, cook it, and then, wash the dishes and all that. It's not peel the cellophane back. So in that context, man versus machine. So a lot of things can be man versus machine. Let me walk that back. Person versus machine. You see how these things get indoctrinated into us and we just stick with certain things. Person versus machine. Person versus machine. My favorite as of late has been using my clothesline instead of my dryer for hanging my clothes. So again, person versus machine is where all of those things can come into play. It doesn't have to just be a challenge of physical. Don't use a calculator and try to put those things together in your head. It's little things like that that we can kind of take ourselves back, feel good about it, have the challenges. And when you have the time, I know not everybody's going to have the time to not use a calculator or things like that, but when you can, just do those things. Sing instead of listen to the radio. Guys, hopefully this helps. Hopefully it paints a little light where we can be person versus machine and overcome that. Peace, love, unity, solidarity.